My boss joined our company's Zoom meeting yesterday. His display name read, Daddy's Little Bish, in front of 47 employees and 3 clients. He didn't notice for 11 minutes. I watched his career die in real time, and I couldn't say anything because I was muted, crying with laughter. My name is Andrew Porter. I'm a project manager at a mid-sized tech consulting firm. And yesterday, I witnessed the most beautiful corporate disaster of my entire life. Let me set the scene. It's Tuesday morning, 9 a.m., weekly all-hands meeting. We do this every week, 50 people on Zoom, department updates, client progress reports, the usual soul-crushing corporate stuff. I'm half awake, camera on, pretending to pay attention. Our CEO, Janet, is talking about Q3 projections. Standard stuff. Then the chat notification pops up. My coworker, Priya, has sent a message to me privately. Marcus, look at Greg's name. I glance at the participant list. Scroll down. And there it is. Greg Patterson, our VP of Client Relations. 53 years old, been with the company for 15 years, wears a suit to Zoom calls, types emails in formal business language. His display name, Daddy's Little Bish. I choked on my coffee, muted myself immediately so no one would hear me dying. Looked back at the screen. Yep, still there. Daddy's Little Bish. In the Arial font, professional gray background, right there between Daniel Foster Engineering and Hannah Martinez HR. Priya sent another message. Is he hacked? I looked at Greg's video feed. He was sitting there, suit and tie, sipping coffee, taking notes. Completely oblivious. No indication he knew. I sent back, I don't think he knows. Priya, we have to tell him. Me how? We're in a meeting with 50 people. Priya, private message him. Good idea. I opened a DM to Greg. Started typing. Hey Greg, I think your Zoom name might have been. Then I stopped. Because what if he did know? What if this was some kind of power move I didn't understand? What if he was trying to make a statement about corporate hierarchies or workplace dynamics, and I was about to embarrass myself? I deleted the message. Priya, did you tell him? Me, I don't know how. Priya, you're a coward. She was right. Janet finished her section. All right, that covers Q3. Greg, do you want to give us the client update? Oh no. Greg unmuted. Absolutely, Janet, thanks. His video filled the main screen. Suit, tie, professional background with bookshelves. And in the bottom left corner of his video box, Daddy's Little Bish. So this week we've closed 2 major deals, Greg continued, completely unaware. The first is with Halstead Industries, $1.2 million contract. I looked at the participant list. People were noticing. I could see it. Cameras were turning off, people muting and unmuting quickly, probably laughing. Someone changed their name to also Daddy's Little Bish for 3 seconds, then changed it back. Priya messaged me, I'm going to die. Me same. Greg kept going. The second deal is with Fortress Analytics. They've signed on for a 3-year engagement. I watched as people in the meeting started private messaging each other. My phone buzzed. Our company Slack was blowing up. General channel. Is anyone else seeing this? I can't breathe. Who do we tell? Screenshot IT before he notices. Hannah from HR messaged the group. Everyone stay professional. Do not make this weird. But it was already weird. It was so weird. Greg wrapped up his update. So overall, a strong week for client acquisition. I'll pass it over to Then he looked at his screen, and his face changed. You could see the exact moment he noticed. His eyes went wide. His mouth opened slightly. He froze mid-sentence. I'll pass it over to. His hand moved to his mouse. Clicked something. Looked again. His face went red. Bright red. Like a tomato. Like someone who just realized they've been broadcasting Daddy's Little Bish to 50 coworkers for 11 minutes. He muted himself. His video was still on. We watched him mouth the words, "Oh my God." Then he started typing frantically. His Zoom name changed. From Daddy's Little Bish to Greg Patterson, VP Client Relations. Professional, clean, fixed. But too late. The damage was done. Janet, bless her, pretended nothing happened. "Thank you, Greg. Daniel, can you give us the engineering update?" Daniel unmuted. Yeah, sure." But you could hear the laughter in his voice. Everyone was barely holding it together. Greg sent a message to the entire meeting. "I apologize for the inappropriate display name. My daughter used my laptop and changed it as a prank. I was unaware." Priya messaged me. "His daughter is a legend. She's my hero." After the meeting ended, the Slack general channel exploded. "Daddy's Little Bish, I'm crying." I screenshotted it. Same. "Someone please check on Greg, he looked like he was going to pass out. His daughter did that, oh my God." Hannah from HR sent a message. "Reminder, screenshots of coworkers without consent violate our digital conduct policy." No one listened. By noon, the screenshot was everywhere. Greg sent out a company-wide email an hour later. Subject: Zoom display name incident. Dear team, I want to address the Zoom meeting incident this morning. My 16-year-old daughter used my laptop over the weekend and changed my Zoom display name as a joke. I did not notice before joining today's meeting. I understand this was unprofessional, and I sincerely apologize to everyone, especially our clients who were present. I have since secured my laptop and changed my password. Thank you for your understanding. Best regards, Greg Patterson. Professional, classy, mortified. But it didn't end there, because Greg had been in 3 other meetings that week. All with clients. All with Daddy's Little Bish as his display name. HR pulled the Zoom cloud recordings to assess the damage. Monday, meeting with a potential client, healthcare company, very conservative. Greg's name, Daddy's Little Bish. Tuesday, early morning, meeting with our biggest client, a financial services firm. Greg's name, Daddy's Little Bish. Tuesday, our all hands, 50 employees, 3 clients. Greg's name, Daddy's Little Bish. No one had said anything in any of the meetings. Everyone just let it happen. The CEO, Janet, called Greg into a private Zoom meeting afterward. We don't know exactly what was said, but Greg looked exhausted when he came back online. Priya heard from someone in HR that Janet tried very hard not to laugh during the conversation and failed. By the end of the day, Greg had become a legend. Not in a good way, but in a "this will follow you forever" way. Internal email started using DLBC as his nickname. Can you loop in DLBC on this? DLBC approved the budget. Someone changed the name of the Client Relations Slack channel to Daddy's Little Client Relations for approximately 4 minutes before HR made them change it back. Greg's LinkedIn got flooded with connection requests from random people who heard the story secondhand. His daughter posted about it on TikTok without nomming him, but still. It got 4 million views. The following week, HR sent out a company-wide memo. Subject: Zoom display name policy. Dear team, Please ensure your Zoom display names reflect your professional identity before joining meetings. We recommend double-checking your settings, especially if you share devices with family members. If you notice a colleague has an inappropriate display name, please notify them privately. Thank you for your cooperation. Everyone knew this was the Greg rule. A month later, Greg is still with the company. He's a good employee, 15 years of solid work. But he will never live this down. People still call him DLBC in the group chat. He stopped fighting it. At the holiday party, virtual of course, someone gave him a gag gift, a Zoom background that says, "Definitely not Daddy's little bish." He laughed. What else could he do? His daughter, by the way, is grounded. For 6 months. No laptop, no phone after 8 p.m., no TikTok. Greg mentioned it in a team meeting. My daughter is learning about consequences. Someone in the chat, is she though? She's a legend now. Greg, she's grounded. Priya, worth it. I think about this a lot. How one small prank, one forgotten Zoom name, can spiral into a company-wide catastrophe. How everyone saw it and no one said anything because we were all too awkward, too scared, or too busy laughing. How Greg will forever be remembered not for his 15 years of stellar client work, but for 11 minutes as Daddy's little bish. How his daughter is probably a comedic genius. And how in the end the real lesson is: always check your Zoom name before joining a meeting. Because you never know when your teenager has turned you into a meme. Update. Last week I joined a meeting. Looked at the participant list. Saw a new hire. Display name, Mommy's Little Problem. I immediately private messaged them. Hey, you might want to check your Zoom name. They changed it in 10 seconds. Oh my God, thank you. My boyfriend changed it as a joke. I saved them. Because I learned from Greg. And Greg learned the hard way. We all did.
Hey, my dear listeners, this is Talks from the Net. I am grateful for your time and listening till the end. If you enjoyed my content, then please like the video and subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify too. See you in the next video.